lash is like wanting to fight with me today. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Franki Blue. Yep, we are back with another video. And honestly, this video, I am definitely very excited. And as you guys seen from the title, yep, I am going to be talking about Hindash's new palette from his newly launched brand, the BEAUTOPSY palette, which looks like this. This is so exciting. And for those of you who don't know who Hindash is, he is a very well-known professional makeup artist who has been around the industry for quite some time. And he does a lot of editorials and things like that, and just the looks that he creates and stuff are just phenomenal. He has his own YouTube channel here that I love to watch because I learn a lot of really great techniques, and I love how he explains things and things like that, where he talks about different skin types, you know, ages, things like that. And it's really refreshing to see somebody here on YouTube, especially coming from a professional from the professional side of makeup, to give these kinds of insights and tips and stuff like that are really amazing. It's really amazing. So I love Hindash. He's so funny. He's so incredible. So, and he's really gorgeous. So, I believe I want to say last year's was when he announced that he was going to come out with his own brand. I love the story and behind on why he created BEAUTOPSY. I want to say BEAUTOPSY is actually the name of his first art show. I want to say of an art show that he had. Back then he used to be an artist, like a painter, before he transitioned over to makeup. So it's really amazing that he named his first palette off of his first passion, which is painting and his art and stuff. And even till this day, his makeup still looks like very art. So yeah, I just think that's really amazing. And again, congratulations, Hindash, for your launch. And I can't wait to see what else you have in store for your brand. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about BEAUTOPSY now. First and foremost, this is the BEAUTOPSY palette, and as you can see, it's nice and sleek. It's like a nice cardboardy kind of packaging, but oh my god, it looks really expensive. It kind of gives off like a leather kind of moment, but it looks very nice and very well made, and it looks luxurious, I'll be honest. So of course it has his name right there that says Hindash. Then on the side is you got BEAUTOPSY right there. So, you guys ready to see what's inside this palette? These are the colors right here. I swear, this layout and everything is amazing. Amazing. And I love how it is, all the colors kind of just have this ombre effect where it gradiates to, you know, different colors and stuff. I just think that looks so amazing. I watched this video of him talking about this palette, and pretty much he wanted to make a very nice versatile palette for not only to be used for eyes but also for face. You can just mix and match and just kind of like change colors, brighten up, darken, create new colors, things like that. So I think that's like really cool. You guys can see this is the overall look that I created using the BEAUTOPSY palette. Eyes, face, all the good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the demo out for you guys in a little bit. And yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Before we're going to get started here, you guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. That's going to be found right here, and go ahead and be part of the Hot Mess community. So always make sure you guys hit that like and share button. That's also going to be found right here, so that way we can bring in more people over here to the Hot Mess community, so that way we can all be hot messes together. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with being a hot mess. And you know what? The struggle is always going to be real, but you know what? We got to be human about it and overcome that stuff. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys the demo of how I created this look. So I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so I know we're doing things a little bit different. So let's do this. As you guys can see, I already got my foundation, my concealer, and all that stuff. I don't have blush, bronzer, all that stuff. So before we go ahead and get started with the face, let me go ahead and just quickly prime the eyes, because we're gonna actually start that first. So we are back. I'm gonna try to do something very I'm gonna be trying to do something a little bit I'm gonna be trying to do something a little bit editorial, my attempt. So let's see what we got going on. Anyways, so I'm just gonna take a flat brush and I'm just gonna go in the middle of tan lines, or not tan lines, tan and lines, right here in the middle here, just to kind of gradiate them together. I'm just gonna press it all over the lid and just kind of just do lightly set. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this nice little small flat brush, like that, and I'm gonna mix in a little bit of this brown right here, which is called Feels, with a little bit of lines right here. We're just gonna just start kind of just shaping the eye. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna create like a triangle kind of moment, or like a wing shaped. Cool. So far, I actually like how that blended out, and that how it blended. It builds up really nicely, and I think that's what I love about that, is that it builds up really nicely. So I'm really living for this. This is where I'm gonna get a little bit more into detail, and I'm gonna take a nice little small flat brush, which looks like this, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this Intra, which is this nice auburn color. Basically what I'm gonna do with this is I'm just gonna kind of apply it as like an outer liner, sort of like that, and just kind of just again create a wing almost. I'm also gonna kind of just take it into the crease right there. So I'm gonna go back with my flat brush, the first one that I used for the first colors. And what I'm gonna do is just no product. What I'm gonna do with no product is I'm just kind of just blending it out, or you know, blowing it out a little bit more, so that way it doesn't look harsh. Now this is where I'm going to add a little bit more depth again, and using that same brush that I used for Intra, I'm going to now take a little bit of the center right here, which is combining Intra and what is it? Fatum. Oh my god, I can't say these. Intra and Fatum, which is just kind of right here, because I want to blend them together. I don't want to be too dark either. So, and I still want to keep the color. So, I'm going to add this on the outer part like that. And again, I'm just kind of just doing like a small kind of like wing in the out part. So now let's go ahead and start working on the bottom before I finish up the top. For this, I'm going to take a small smudge brush, and I'm going to take, again, Intra and Fatum, kind of just going more towards Intra, or I'm sorry, Fatum. This is just going to go on the under eye here, under the lash line. I'm just going to kind of connect it, but I'm going only just a little past halfway of the under eye. So using that same brush, now I'm just gonna dive into Kills, which is the fiery red color right here. And what I'm gonna do is basically, we're just going in from the center all the way, infusing it with the Fatum color. Let me add a little bit of the love part right here. So I'm gonna grab my first brush here, and yeah, we're just gonna do a nice little blend here, just to make sure everything is all nice and blended. You know what I'm gonna do, just because I want a little bit more depth in this kind of like right here in the crease, I'm gonna take actually straight up just tan lines, which is this one. I'm just gonna start just kind of just making a crease. I mean, not a crease, but a kind of like creating depth on the eye. So what I'm going to do is, using a nice little small flat brush, we're going to go into the color right here of wet, actually. Yeah, we're going to go with wet right here. What I'm going to do now is I'm just basically just going to highlight the eye. Just kind of just carving out, or kind of almost, or so. Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a small little liner brush, which looks like this. I'm just going to spray it down with some water. I really want it to be wet because I am basically going to use one of these shadows as a liner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both Love and Kills and we're just going to create a liner. Just going to make, you know, from the inner and connecting it to this line right here that we created earlier. Bam. That looks good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Like, look at that. Amazing. Let's go ahead and now just do the rest of the face. We're gonna leave liner and lashes towards last. So, anyways, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a big, nice little fluffy round brush. I love using this. And we're gonna go into feels and lines. Because I love this kind of color for contouring, but I also don't want it to be too strong, so I'm just gonna diffuse it with that color of lines. I'm just gonna just start adding some sculpt into my face. There's the corners of my face here. Contour a little bit here. Okay, so now let me go ahead and jump into like some blush. I'm gonna use my paddle brush right here. I know it's already been used, but I'm gonna use the clean side. So I like a nice like reddish kind of blush. So I think for me is I'm gonna grab a little bit of this love color and I'm gonna kind of mix it a little bit with lines. And I'm just gonna start putting that. On the chin. All right, cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply liner and lashes, obviously off camera, and then just kind of just tint my lips, and I will be right back with the finished look. So yeah. All right, you guys. So bam, here it is, the finished look. What do we think? Are we like here for it? Like the entire face, the eyes, all the good stuff. Really here for it. My eyes look really elongated and I'm here for it. Anyways, honestly, I'm really love how all this just came out. Especially like that liner right here, that little red liner. That bottom part. Okay, yeah, I'm really here for it. Honestly, I think Hindash definitely really did a great job with his first palette, or his first product in general. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think of the overallness of this face. Like, I'll be honest, I actually really enjoyed this palette. I enjoyed everything and what I did and all that stuff, and I definitely do look like, I look really put together. And I love how everything just looks. My skin looks so nice, so fresh. Well, my face, like the blush, the little contouring moment, and the eyes. I look very, I don't know. I just can't explain it. Definitely, this is amazing. Hindash really did such an amazing job with the palette. And again, everything just built it up really nicely. I love that this palette is not too pigmented. Because for me, I love a good palette that is a buildable palette rather than a high pigment palette. just because I like to kind of like work in the color and build it up to an intensity that I want. Again, no offense, no shade, no offense to, you know, anybody that loves a good pigmented palette and all that stuff. I just don't for me, because it can go sour real quick for me, at least. So just the colors and how it's set up with the ombre and everything, it's just so amazing, because you can definitely like combine colors, make your own colors, brighten, darken, change up colors, things like that. You can literally do so much with this palette, and I just love how this is all laid out. And I honestly, I've never seen anything like this, and it's so good. I really did enjoy this palette. I highly recommend for anybody to go ahead and check out Hindash and check out the BEAUTOPSY palette. I know it's a little bit up there in price, so I won't say like you really need it. Of course, you know, this is definitely an investment, and if you see yourself kind of, you know, using this palette, you know, from time to time and getting a really good use out of it, then you will get your money's worth. Overall, even quality, everything is just really kicks it out of the park. And this is more of like a wants for you guys. Like, that's what I recommend it as. If you really want it, go for it. So yeah, all in all, you guys, let me know what you guys' thoughts are of the overall video. Like, are we here for this look today? Everything. And also let me know your thoughts on this palette. If for those who have tried the BEAUTOPSY palette, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I would love to know what you guys think of it. Again, my thought is, I think this is a really great palette. Ooh. Yeah, just let it all out in the comment section down below. All right, guys, and that is pretty much all that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and stay tuned for any upcoming videos. And oh, I'm forgetting something. Before I let you guys go, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button that's going to be found right here, and go ahead and be part of the Hot Mess community, as well as make sure you guys hit that like and share button that's also going to be found right here, so that way we can bring in more people over here to the Hot Mess community, so we can all be hot messes together. At the end of the day, it's okay to be a hot mess. You know what? The struggle is going to be real, and it's always going to be real. So it's okay. Own up to it and be human. That is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.